There's something about your smile. It's driving me wild now. That little fire in your eyes. I haven't seen it in a while now.
Texas Local Live. I'm your host, Ben Martinek, and tonight we got Mr. Cameron Hobbs up here on stage with us. What's going on, Cameron?
How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going good. Just hanging out here at the ranch in Las Colinas, Texas.
Good place.
In the middle of the Metroplex, yeah.
Nice place.
It's a really nice place, yeah. Food's awesome. It's all good stuff.
Drinks are good.
Drinks are good. You got a little Texas tea or there or something,
Texas tea, good time.
Yeah, it's all good stuff, man. First time over here?
Yeah, first time over here. I've always came over to Las Colinas, like go to Byron Nelson or something.
Yeah.
Played golf in high school, but now... here we are doing something different. So
this is it, man. Yeah,
cool.
we dig this place, and if you're watching live or you're just getting on in tune, we'll remind you later. But get out here if you can.
It's a cool place.
Got 4 artists coming on. You're gonna play some music for us tonight as well. So gotta get you out here, man.
Good time.
Get
Thanks
these
for having me.
Rolling. No problem. So I like to start off every show the same way. I like to get to know you a little bit, but in a little different way. Why music? Why'd you get into this scene, man? What about it?
Honestly, I grew up. I like to say since birth I was singing.
Yeah?
But at least that's what my mom would always tell me. But, I got into music at a very young age and grew up in a musical family, had a cousin in the scene and had a bunch of other people around me and always watched music growing up. And so I decided to get involved as soon as I got out of high school. I always did the choir thing going up through high school and middle school, elementary school, but it was kind of time for me to start writing country music, which was something that was dear to my heart. So
When'd you start that?
I started that. Well, I started singing country music when I was little. Just little, so like Toby Keith, stuff like that. Dude. But no, I started writing at 18 years old, directly out of high school, and really just wrote my first song then, and kept going from then. And here we are, 4 years later.
Very cool.
Loving what we do.
When was the first time you took it out to a live stage, like open mic or whatever?
Yeah, well, I played one open mic back in Denton, where I'm from. It was called Audacity. It was an old brew house, and they did an open mic every Thursday.
Yeah,
so my buddy talked me into going, and I was like, all right, I'll go. And I played, and I was like, okay, this is fun. I want to do this. So, and I had already bought all my PA equipment and bought everything. And I was
nice,
like,
you're ready to go.
Yeah, I was ready to go. I just needed to grow, get up and do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna do this. And so booked my first show at a Fuzzy's Taco Shop in Denton.
Nice.
And a lot of my family and friends came out, spread the word, and it was a very successful first show. So we had a good time and. It was worth it.
Yeah, heck
100%.
yeah. When you get the friends and family on, boost them around a little bit, get the songs rolling.
I mean, you do all kinds of covers in your 4 originals you have as an 18-year-old. You know?
Sure, man. 4's good.
4 is great.
4's pretty phenomenal, man.
We got more now. Don't worry.
There you go. That's good, man. That's awesome. So you've been gigging since then, doing your thing?
Yeah, man. I recorded a first EP. Kind of wanted to redo those songs and bring it to something that I thought was to fruition. And so started recording at 18, 19, started playing some more and recording, and then put a band together at 19 years old.
Nice.
And started touring with a band, and I've had a band, and now I'm 21 doing it, and we've been playing. We've been fortunate to play all over. I mean, just
Very
really
good.
fortunate to open up for the people we've been able to open up for, and headline the places we've been able to headline for, and it's been really great. So, we've been real
2
fortunate.
years playing full band like that, man. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, we're just about. I think we're like a few months away from 2 years having a full band. So it's awesome. It's
That's incredible. Yeah, that's really
incredible.
good, man. So where have you guys gotten to get into in terms of playing?
Well, acoustic I had a lot of good opportunities, but full band, I mean, just as recent as a few weeks ago, we sold out Gas Monkey with Sam Riggs, which was incredible.
Yeah.
And then, it was funny because it was a year anniversary. We'd played with Sam in April at my old home venue at Rock and Rodeo, which is not with us anymore. But a year later, we played Gas Monkey with Sam Riggs, so that was fortunate. And then we got to headline. We headlined a bunch of hometown shows and stuff, north, south, just a little bit, but we got to go out to Lubbock a few months ago, back in April, and play with Casey Donahue and Parker McCollum and Grant Gilbert out at a thing called Hope Fest, which is for the Cancer Society. And it was a really good cause and a really good turnout. And it's been one of my favorite shows just because all the artists, we all knew we were there for one cause, which is cancer, and it was really cool to be there and be able to play for people who were there for the same cause. And so it was awesome.
That's great. That's a good feeling too, man, especially when everyone comes together like that and
it's great.
Get some money back and do some good deeds, man.
Felt good, man.
Heck yeah, a little pro bono work, man,
Absolutely.
or whatever it takes. It doesn't matter. Just get out there and do that. That's a note to you young artists, man. Get some of those gigs, man. That's some good stuff.
For sure.
And you don't know who you're going to play with, right?
Yeah,
Network
no.
a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, network, got to play. And we played with Parker before, and we played with Grant the night before at the Sam Riggs show.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah.
We were all hanging out.
Dude,
we had a
y'all
good
were all
time.
together.
Yeah, we had
That's
a good
really
time,
cool,
man. It was great. It was good.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So have you played only in the state of Texas, or have you gotten to
No,
go
I've
out?
got to travel a little bit. So I played in Oklahoma, played Texas, and then back in May, I was out in California. I played a showcase out in Napa Valley. It was really great, called Live in the Vineyard Goes Country. And it was a really good time. Hung out with a lot of cool artists out of Nashville and out of Texas. Just a lot of cool people out there that I got to meet. And
How'd you
network
find
with.
that? How'd you find that?
Well, my producer actually got me on top of that,
Very
and
cool.
We got involved, and I knew it was something I wanted to do, and he helped me get involved with it, and I was real fortunate to be out there because you know not everybody gets to go out there, and it was a good time. You know, I'd never been to California before, and so
really?
it was a new
cool.
experience for sure.
Was
So,
that the band, or was that just you?
it was an acoustic thing, but I took my lead guitarist and my band leader Dylan McConnell, and then Eric Herbst from Panhandle House in Denton.
Okay.
He tracked guitars on my record, and so I took him out there with me, and
Very cool.
we had a good time. It was a good showcase. We played this winery, and it was very secluded. And they told us we got there, they're like, don't geotag us because we live here. Like, y'all are allowed to be here. We love you guys being here, but we just can't know where we live. And so, I mean, the backdrop, it's like this, kind of like an old barn style. And then outside you see all these vineyards and just grapevines and everything. And so it was just amazing.
Beautiful.
It was amazing. Can't describe it. I mean, just words can't do
That's
justice
a
to it.
great event.
Yeah.
You try to get. Are you going to get back up there, or how's that work?
I hope
That'd
I
be
go
cool
back
for you.
out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
that'd
they
be
have me
really
back out. I mean, I'm hoping they're like, hey, come back out and be like, absolutely. And
That's a really cool thing. I love to find those types of gigs like that.
Yeah,
like,
man.
All over the country. Those little smaller gigs. Of course, steamboats of the world. Everyone wants to get up and do those kind of things, but
yeah,
you hear those little things like that. It's
what's
really
cool about it, what I liked about it, was that it took the big artist and kind of brought them down. Everybody played acoustic. There was no full band
Same
show.
level, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even if it was a full band show, it was acoustic full band,
Sure.
which was great. And so every artist I saw out there that I got to play with, they were all acoustic, and it was like, man, these guys are all broke down, and it's from like me to you to all these artists, and we're just hanging out. And it was really cool to see that, aside from everything, the country scene, everybody got along, and everybody had a great time, and it was just really cool to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I felt real fortunate to do that.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah, it
I
was
like
great.
to hear that a lot. And I always like to get the perspective of the artist up here, like your take on the scene, how it is in Texas or elsewhere for that matter, since you've been around. I mean, tell us a little bit about what you've noticed and maybe some things that you've learned along the way. If you've been out there.
It's a big every day is a learning experience.
Sure.
I mean, I'm learning stuff every day, and I've been doing this for a few years now, and
Yeah.
so I love it. I love what I do. Texas scene is great. I've been fortunate to have a lot of success, and a lot of people follow us in the Texas scene and build fans, and I'm fortunate for that. And I've also had a really good time. I'm about to start going and writing more in Nashville, which is great. And so I have a bunch of writing friends out there that I'm about to go write some music with and bring it back to Texas and show everybody.
Very
But
cool.
I'm fortunate enough to be able to do both, play both scenes, and really have a good time doing both because Texas is a really good following. Texas is great. I'm from here. I love Texas.
Yeah.
And I want to reach more people, and so it's really good to be able to be from Texas, have people in Texas support you, and support what you're doing wherever you do. And so I think, Texas scene is really setting the stage for other states to be involved and say, hey, Texas can do this. Why don't we support our artists that are in this state? And so I think I've been fortunate enough to do it. I think other states should be on top of it too.
Very cool. Have you been to Nashville previously, or is this gonna be, okay?
So it's been a minute since I've been back, but I've got a cousin out there who's like a mentor to me, and also one of my best friends who I write with a lot. And so about to go out there probably in July. Now that we're close enough to July. Yeah, I think we're about
a couple days,
my watch here. Yeah, we're a few days away from July, so I'm about to go write with him a little bit and some more people he knows out there. And so just start building connections, writing. I write in Texas a lot. I got a bunch of buddies here in Texas I get to write with, and so just playing. It's about who you know and where you're playing at and who you know to write with, and so I'm just trying to make as many people as I can and meet as many people as I can and write with them. So
yeah, that's what it takes. You gotta get out there and grind, be somewhere.
Absolutely.
Right? That's cool stuff, man. I dig that a lot. I like
Thanks,
that.
man.
I like your spreading the wealth around too, man.
It's great.
Have you found any younger artists that have been? Well, let's say you're 2 years out, which is not a long time, but I mean,
there's a lot of people older than
me. Oh yeah,
there's a lot of people older than me, and they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like,
yeah, but
I'm a wee little guy.
Yeah, but you're young. You're young in that sense, but you've got experience in that realm, which is really interesting to see that you've got a lot of that under your belt, and you carry yourself really well in that regard.
Yeah, man.
So from what I can tell, I'm sitting right here,
man,
talking to you for a good 10 minutes, but yeah,
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, it just comes down. I love what I do, man. I love that I get to go out and, for me, it's about taking somebody that's in that crowd and finding. Maybe they had a bad day, bad week, bad life, and taking them out of that and just getting them involved in what you're doing for that 5, 10 minutes, even if it's just 5 minutes, just giving them a better day than they already had. And that's what it's all about to me. You know, that's what music's all about. Music speaks, and it's spoken to me a lot. And so I'm fortunate enough to be able to do it.
That's excellent, man. That's a great thing. And
that's great.
Kind of good segue to what I was going to get into now. Those younger artists that are getting out, those kids that are in high school that are writing stuff maybe, or that are getting out, just now starting out on it. What's some advice you'd give them other than obviously playing all the freaking time? Like that's what you got to do. But other than that, is there anything else you might throw their way? The
best advice I can give them, and I say this a lot because I've had people ask me, I'm like, man, you're not really doing something till you do it. So just do it, and that's, Shia LaBeouf, just do it. But
do it.
Yeah, seriously though, I mean, it's I waited a year. I bought my PA in November. I remember the date, November 2015.
Nice.
I bought all my PA. I didn't play my first show by myself until July of 2016.
Wow.
I waited. I was writing. I just wanted to make sure I was ready, and most of it was nerves. I was scared.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know if people were going to accept it or not.
Who isn't right out of the gate, man?
Yeah, and so got in there, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm just going to do it. And then it's contagious. So best advice I can give is do it, and do it with pride, and carry yourself in a way. Always stay humble, because a lot of people love humble, and I love humble too. That's how I was raised, and got to stay humble to who you are, stay true to who you are, but just do it. Have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Make sure you have fun doing it, because it's been a crazy ride.
If you're not having fun and you're not out there putting it all out, then it's over with, man. You're gonna lose it. You're not gonna have it. You're not gonna feel it, and everyone else is gonna notice that as well.
Man. It's been a crazy ride so far. I mean, I love it, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. And we just had a crazy ride. It's fun, man.
That's cool, man.
I love it.
I love it a lot. I like to hear your energy about it, man. That's pretty cool. And so the same band, original band, right? Correct from the two?
I've had So I grabbed Garrett, my drummer.
Okay.
He's out of Fort Worth, Texas. And then Houston Rogers, he's out of Plano, Texas.
Okay.
And Dylan McConnell, I got him out of Lubbock, Texas. He went to a school called South Plains College, and it's a performing arts college out there. And so SPC, anybody on SPC, giving y'all a shout out, even though I don't go there.
SPC, shout out.
No, and then a few months later, after we played a little bit, I decided to bring on another guitarist to add that 5-piece.
Sure.
I just wanted to have a bigger sound.
Yeah.
So I brought on a man named Kyle Maston out of Lake Dallas, Texas, and we're a 5-piece band. We got a good thing going. We got a van,
awesome.
so that's good. We get to travel. We got a van, so
if you got a van, you're making it.
If you got a van, you're making it. Absolutely.
The whole gotta have a fiddle in the band. It's gotta have a van.
You gotta have a van
with
in
the band.
Absolutely.
See, man. See what I did there? No. That was awful.
Yeah, we got a van.
Awful.
We got a van, a trailer, and a dream is what we call it.
Hey,
so.
I like it. That's great. That's excellent. That's an album right there,
it's a good time though. We've made. I mean, and that goes to the younger. You make so many memories, dude.
Sure,
There's so many memories I've made that I will remember for the rest of my life.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. It's just awesome.
Well, tell us what the future holds for the band, man. Come on.
Hopefully, a lot of people loving what we're doing still, as they are right now, and just kind of getting out, reaching more people every day, and just playing the best music that we can, and just bringing a show every time. I want to be able to do this for the rest of my life.
There you go.
I'm in school, getting a degree to fall back on, but at the end of the day, it's about doing this. This is my dream. This is my career. It's my life. And, if I can't see a life where I don't do this every day. So, just keeping this on the road and keeping it going, that's the best I can wish for there.
Man, if you got the skills and you guys are tight knit and y'all have been together for the few years, y'all been doing this, and y'all just keep cranking on. You don't have a fallback. You just got an extracurricular. That's all that is, man.
We're having a good time, man. It's a full-time thing. And, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do it and have a support system behind me as a family and friends that really support what I'm doing. So I've been blessed, man.
Very good, man. So do you have any shows or anything coming up this year you want to promote or mention?
Yeah. So this Thursday in Wichita Falls, Texas, a place called P2. But, we got a lot of cool stuff coming out this next few months, a lot of cool shows and stuff that's yet to be announced that we've got coming out. And all that stuff can be found on my website. I bought a website.
Hey,
I heard you had to do that. I heard you had to do that after
that's
you're going to become a musician.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So it's www.cameronhobbsmusic.com.
Okay.
And Cameron with Cameron. And so there's different Camerons out there, I learned.
Hey,
people with K, people with Cameron. But not to be confused, it's Cameron. And hobbsmusic.com, and all our shows and links to music and links to everything can be found on there. And it's really, it was the best investment I made.
Yeah.
Website wise, yeah.
Did you get it on the cheap, or did you have to go out and find a good one?
I got lucky. Actually, this is funny. So my lead guitarist Dylan, his roommate was like, "Hey man, if you help us move, I'll make your website for you." I was like, "You had me at Help Us Move."
Yes.
So here we are doing it, and he made our website for us, and here we go.
There you go, man. That's awesome.
Great, man.
What kind of social media are you guys on?
I'm on everything. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter, or Facebook and Instagram is just Cameron Hobbs.
Okay.
And then Twitter, everybody wants a cool name on Twitter.
Sure.
Everybody
Good
wants
handle.
that cool name. I didn't get my regular name because somebody took it, and so I had to go Cameron Hobbs 97 on Twitter. But follow us, and you won't be disappointed, I promise.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
Twitter's a tough one, too. You got to be, like, all the time,
I know.
dude.
Everybody
all the time.
I didn't hop on the Twitter train fast enough.
Yeah.
People. I mean, I was little when Twitter came out. I mean, I'm not little, but I was younger.
Yeah.
And I was like on the Facebook thing and MySpace. You know,
Sure.
everybody's like, "Oh, MySpace,
MySpace,
Facebook,
man, yeah."
And then finally, I was like, "Man, I should hop on the Twitter." And so I got on the Twitter, and Cameron Hobbs was taken, so I settled for Cameron Hobbs 97. And
Hey.
Instagram came out, and I remember,
And
and
then
I was the first person to
Jumped on
get
it. I was
Cameron
gonna
Hobbs,
say,
dude.
You get there quick, man. Don't lose that again. Yeah.
Never lost that one.
That's awesome, man. Well, Cameron, we appreciate you chatting
Thanks
with
for
us,
having me, man.
Yeah, I know the audience does as well.
Yeah,
The
man.
live audience needs to get out here to the Ranch in Las Colinas. If you're not already here, hurry up and get here. 7 o'clock, music's going to be kicking off.
Yeah.
Cameron's going to be playing some tunes along with some other gentlemen and all evening. I don't think we have any women tonight, actually. We had an all-female lineup last week, man. It was really cool.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it's all guys tonight.
yeah, it might be tonight, yeah.
Wow,
So
it's like The Bachelor.
I know, man. It's like a whole thing. We should do that show now, the music bachelorette situation.
shit.
We might have something there. Pitch that to NBC, I think.
Let's do it.
But Cameron, appreciate you chatting,
Thank
man.
you, man. Hey, thank you so much.
Look forward to hearing you later. We'll be back
Appreciate
in a
it.
little bit.
Cool. Thank you. I got a one on my left and one on my right, and I know it's gonna be that kind of night. Don't really know where to go from here, so I might as well buy me another beer. Hey, hey, hey. Some may say I'm a little shy, but with a little Jim Beam, I can be your guy. Been looking your way, you've been looking at me, and I think it might be time for me to buy you a drink. Smoke in the air and the neon signs. Ain't romantic, but tonight's the night. There's something about your smile. It's driving me wild now. That little fire in your eyes. I haven't seen it in a while now. And I don't really know what to say. I want you to stay, stay. Be more than a one night stay. Oh yeah. Jump in a cab, head to the house. She's all over me and straight to the couch. Supposed to be your typical scene. Might sound crazy, she's a girl of my dreams. I don't need no movies and chill. Feels good when it feels so real, yeah. There's something about your smile. It's driving me wild now. That little fire in your eyes. I haven't seen it in a while now. And I don't really know what to say. Well, I need you to stay, stay. Be more than a one night stand. Oh, more than a one night stand. Oh, yeah. There's something about your smile. It's driving me wild now. That little fire in your eyes. I haven't seen it in a while now. Well, I don't really know what to say. Well, I need you to stay, stay. And be more than a one night stay. More than a one night stand. Oh, more than a one night stand. on more than a one night stand. Oh yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's called More Than One Night. Thank you.